This is Emma from the QuickBooks team. You can easily keep track of who your business owes money to by adding your vendors to QuickBooks Online. Let's go over the vendors list and how to add vendors to QuickBooks. We'll go over how to add them one at a time, then in bulk from a spreadsheet. We'll also show you how you can easily keep vendor information up to date using the QuickBooks Business Network. To start, go to Get Paid and Pay and Vendors. Note your navigation may look like this. If you already have some vendors in QuickBooks, you'll see them listed here. To add a vendor in QuickBooks, select New Vendor. As you type, you may see your vendor's name pop up. This means your vendor is part of the QuickBooks Business Network. Select them from the list and choose Save and Send to send them a connection request. Their contact information will remain masked to protect their privacy until they accept your request. Then, you'll be able to view their business email, phone number, and mailing address. You can make edits to these fields if you want, but note that if you do, the field will no longer update automatically if your vendor updates their info. If you don't see your vendor in the network, or just want to add them manually, enter their name and any other information you find useful. You can always make changes later. Note that if you need to send your vendor a 1099 during tax time, then check this box to make that process easier. Once you finish entering in your vendor's info, select Save. If you need to add several vendors at once, you can import their details from a spreadsheet. Go to the vendors list and select Import Vendors. Attach the spreadsheet and select Next. Then map the fields in your spreadsheet with the fields in QuickBooks. Select Next. If everything looks good, select Import. You will see the vendors you just added here in the list. When you create a transaction like a bill or expense, select your vendor and QuickBooks will automatically populate the fields for you. If your vendor is in the QuickBooks Business Network and they send you an invoice, you'll see a notification here that you can easily convert to a bill. For more information on this, check out this other video. You can customize what you see in the vendors list. Select the gear icon and check the box for the columns you want to see. After you successfully added transactions for your vendors, you can view a balance due with them over here. You can also filter this list by open or overdue bills. Start adding vendors to your QuickBooks and make it easy to keep track of who you're paying while also staying on top of bills and payments.